Hi everyone. Today's video is more like a type of relaxed, casual, chit-chatty type of video, and it's more about embroidery. So I'm going to do a little bit of embroidery and also show you some of my finished works, like this basket of flower. It's not a long time that I have been doing embroidery. It's probably around 7 or 8 months, and the whole idea came because of this piece of clothes that I bought a few months ago, and I thought, oh, that's really cool design and cool, beautiful colors, and that would be a really good idea if I could do the same thing on my clothes. Actually, it's not embroidery, it's just printed pattern, but it looks really nice, and I thought, oh, that would be good if I could do the same thing but with embroidery on my clothes, or just on a piece of fabric that I have, on pillowcase, tea towel, different piece of fabrics. And I could use them for my own personal use or just give it as a gift to my family or friends. So that's where the idea came. And then I went and I ordered an online beginner kit, which comes with some cool stuff like this one, and some colors and threads in different colors, needles, and maybe a piece of fabric, and lots of excitement when you open the bag and you see different beautiful colors. So that's where the idea came from, and I have been really enjoying it. It is not something that I do on a frequent basis. That's why you may not see a lot of videos about embroidery in this channel, but actually I'm doing it as a hobby and as a really therapeutic thing. So really relaxing and calming, especially if you want just to take the pressure off your head and you just want to chill down for a little bit, maybe for 10 or 15 minutes, do a little bit of embroidery, and you will find it really relaxing. So this is one of the first things that I did, and I'm quite happy with it as a beginner embroiderer. And this is one of the first ones, the basket of flowers. And the other one that I'm still quite happy is this one, this pattern. And with every stitch and every knot, I learned a new technique. Actually, I'm still learning, and I have done a professional signature here as well as a pro, but actually I'm very beginner at the early stages of learning embroidery. So I'm still quite happy with it, and as I said, different techniques with different types of knots and stitches for example, doing different flowers or different basket types. It's quite cool, if I'm not exaggerating about it. The other piece of work that I can show you is this unfinished carriage of flowers, and the colors may seem too bright, but actually these are the colors that I'm enjoying at this stage. And this is something that I'm still working on it. And probably I need to pay more attention to the choice of colors as well, because definitely embroidery is not just about the techniques and the stitches, but for sure it is also about the choice of colors. So I mean that whether the colors match together, how bright they are, how light they are. So this is something that I need to pay more attention as well as I'm learning. The other one that I can show you is this kind of shopping bag. Again, this is one of the first embroideries that I did. Again, a basket of flower. The basket is quite rough and very big, so probably I need to still work on it, or just leave it as it is, as one of the first pieces of work. And I think those are all the things that I wanted to show you. The other one is, it's not embroidery, but actually it's again needlework and working with fabric and hands and sewing type of things, is this patchwork. It's just nothing except pieces of fabric that I'm just attaching them together to make finally a quilt layer. And I have put it aside because needlework and sewing, it takes time, although it's really relaxing and I love it, but actually you need to have a good amount of time just to put aside and to work on it. So that's another in-progress project. I'm going to do a little bit of embroidery for the rest of the video. So if you enjoy watching embroidery, please continue watching this video. And also, I would love to hear about your experiences as well. Let me know if you have done any embroidery, any patchwork, or if you are interested in any type of sewing type of works, working with fabrics. I would love to hear about your experiences. And I'm a very beginner in embroidery, so if you have any tips or tricks for me, please feel free to share them. For now, that's it, and let's do some embroidery. So that was an embroidery on a mesh fabric. So this is a very long piece of fabric. Let me show you. And it will take quite a long time until I finish it. But as I said, it's just for hobby, and I enjoy with every single piece of a stitch. So what I did was just a wheel rose, which is very simple, and also some French knots, those little blue knots. And embroidery on mesh is quite different, or maybe a bit more difficult than normal fabric, because the type of fabric is so delicate. But this is what I have chosen for now, probably just to challenge myself a little bit more. And this is what I have done so far. As I said, it will take probably a few months if I want to work on it and finish it, because I'm not working on it full time. So that was it. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for joining me in this embroidery session, and please share your experiences. Let me know what you think. Do you like embroidery? Have you done any sewing type of things or working with needles and fabrics? Let me know. I would love to hear about your experiences. Thanks for watching, and bye.